The narrative surrounding Manny Pacquiao's potential return to the boxing ring is layered with intrigue, nostalgia, and the raw dynamics of the sport's competitive landscape. At 46 years old, Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios has reignited discussions about his place in modern boxing, his pursuit of redemption, and the possibility of high-profile rematches or new challenges. The boxing world is abuzz with speculation about whether he can still compete at an elite level, especially against younger, explosive fighters like Gervonta Tank Davis or even his longtime rival Floyd Mayweather. Pacquiao's journey is one of resilience, self-reflection, and an unrelenting drive to prove he still belongs among the sport's greatest. Meanwhile, the tension between Davis and Mayweather adds another dimension to the story, with rumors of strategic alliances and betrayals fueling the anticipation for what could come next. Pacquiao's mindset after his 2015 loss to Mayweather is a testament to his character as a fighter. Rather than allowing the defeat to define him, he used it as a learning opportunity. He meticulously analyzed his mistakes, from his training regimen to his in-ring tactics, to understand what went wrong. Pacquiao recognized that Mayweather's ability to control the fight's pace and use angles effectively was a significant factor in the outcome. His approach was not one of bitterness, but of growth, a hallmark of his career that saw him become an 8-division world champion. By studying his opponent's style and lifestyle, Pacquiao honed his ability to adapt, a skill that has kept him relevant even as he approaches 50. His reflection on the 2015 fight highlights a champion's mentality. Losses are not endpoints, but opportunities to evolve. This mindset is why many believe he could still pose a threat in a rematch with Mayweather or even against a younger fighter like Davis. The boxing community is divided on whether Pacquiao should face someone like Davis, who is in his physical prime and known for his devastating knockout power. Critics argue that such a matchup could be dangerous for Pacquiao, given the age gap and Davis's ability to end fights with a single punch. At 46, Pacquiao's durability, while remarkable, may not withstand the kind of explosive force Davis brings to the ring. Some analysts suggest that a fight with Mayweather, who is also past his prime, would be a more balanced and marketable option. A rematch between the two legends would carry significant promotional weight, tapping into the nostalgia of their 2015 mega fight while offering Pacquiao a chance to redeem himself. The financial allure of such a bout is undeniable, but purists like veteran commentator Jim Lampley caution that the fight may not live up to expectations. Time has dulled the sharpness of both fighters, and the tactical brilliance that defined their primes may not translate into a thrilling spectacle. Pacquiao's recent fight against Barrios served as a crucial benchmark for his current capabilities. Against a younger, fresher opponent, Pacquiao displayed flashes of the speed, footwork, and ring generalship that made him a global icon. While he didn't dominate every round, his performance was competitive enough to silence doubters who questioned his ability to compete at a high level. Observers noted his ability to throw rapid combinations and maintain lateral movement, showcasing a level of athleticism that defies his age. The fight wasn't just a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It was a statement that Pacquiao is still a legitimate contender. Some even argued that he may have been robbed of a victory, as his activity and sharpness stood out against Barrios' more measured approach. This performance has fueled speculation about what Pacquiao could achieve against top-tier opponents, whether it's a rematch with Mayweather or a bold challenge against someone like Davis. The dynamic between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather adds a layer of drama to the potential Pacquiao storyline. Davis, once a protege of Mayweather, has publicly expressed confidence in his abilities, even claiming that his skills surpass those of his former mentor. This assertion reflects Davis's desire to step out of Mayweather's shadow and establish himself as a dominant force in boxing. However, tensions between the two have grown, with reports suggesting that Mayweather has trained Davis's opponents and even posted misleading information about Davis's fights, such as labeling one as canceled. These actions have left Davis feeling betrayed, prompting speculation that he might align with Pacquiao to share insights about Mayweather's fighting style. Such a move would be a strategic masterstroke, leveraging Davis's intimate knowledge of Mayweather's defensive genius to give Pacquiao an edge in a potential rematch. Davis's rise in the sport has been nothing short of electric. Known for his knockout power and psychological edge, he has crafted a style that blends Mayweather's defensive acumen with Pacquiao's relentless aggression. His fights rarely go the distance, as his punches are timed for maximum impact, often leaving opponents rattled before they even step into the ring. Davis's confidence is not just bravado, it's backed by a track record of dismantling opponents with precision and power. Fans and analysts alike see him as a generational talent, capable of dominating multiple weight classes. However, his potential involvement in a Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch adds a personal dimension to his story. By aiding Pacquiao, Davis could settle his own score with Mayweather while cementing his legacy as a fighter who transcends his mentor's influence. Pacquiao's longevity is a phenomenon that continues to captivate the boxing world. Most athletes begin to fade in their late 30s, but Pacquiao's physical condition remains exceptional. His training regimen is a testament to his discipline, with reports of him completing 1,600 sit-ups and maintaining a grueling schedule of strength and conditioning work. Observers like Sean Porter, a former world champion, have praised Pacquiao's ability to retain the speed, rhythm, and conditioning that defined his prime. Porter's ringside view of Pacquiao's recent training sessions revealed a fighter who moves and punches with the same intensity he displayed years ago. This level of performance is not just about physical gifts. It's about a relentless work ethic and a refusal to let age dictate his limits. Pacquiao's ability to shock his system with varied workouts ensures that his body remains adaptable, a key factor in his ability to compete against younger opponents. The debate over Pacquiao's next opponent is as much about legacy as it is about competition. A fight with Davis would be a high-risk, high-reward proposition. While Pacquiao's experience and tactical mastery could make the bout competitive, Davis's raw power and youth might prove overwhelming. Commentators like Charleston White argue that a rematch with Mayweather makes more sense, both stylistically and financially. The promotional value of a second Pacquiao-Mayweather fight is undeniable, as it would tap into the unresolved tension from their 2015 encounter. Fans still debate the outcome of that fight, with some believing Pacquiao's activity and punch output deserved more credit than the judges gave him. A rematch would offer Pacquiao a chance to rewrite that narrative, especially if he enters the ring with a better understanding of Mayweather's defensive tactics. The emotional pull of a Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch is strong, but practical considerations temper the excitement. Mayweather has largely stepped away from serious competition, focusing instead on lucrative exhibition matches against non-boxers like Logan Paul and Deji. Pacquiao, on the other hand, has stayed closer to the sport's competitive core, taking on legitimate contenders like Barrios. This contrast highlights the different paths the two legends have taken since their primes. While Mayweather's exhibitions have kept him in the public eye, they've done little to test his skills against elite opposition. Pacquiao's willingness to face younger, active fighters demonstrates a hunger for genuine competition, even at this stage of his career. This disparity raises questions about whether Mayweather would be prepared for a rematch, or if his focus on spectacle has dulled his competitive edge. The boxing world's fascination with Pacquiao stems from his ability to defy expectations. His performance against Barrios was a reminder that he's not just coasting on his legacy, he's actively building on it. Fans were struck by his ability to steal rounds with quick flurries and clever movement, even if some of his punches lacked the power of his prime. Analysts noted that Barrios landed clean jabs, but Pacquiao's activity and ring craft kept the fight close. Some even argued that he deserved the win, pointing to his competitive spirit and tactical execution. This performance has shifted the narrative around Pacquiao from a retired legend to a fighter who still has something to prove. His mentality, rooted in passion, discipline, and a refusal to doubt himself, sets him apart from his peers. The speculation about a Pacquiao-Davis fight, while exciting, is tempered by concerns about the physical toll it could take. Davis's knockout power is a significant threat, and even Pacquiao's remarkable durability may not be enough to absorb the kind of punishment Davis delivers. However, Pacquiao's experience and ability to adapt could make the fight more competitive than critics expect. His history of overcoming adversity, from his knockout loss to Juan Manuel Marquez in 2012 to his defeat against Mayweather, shows that he thrives under pressure. Pacquiao's response to setbacks has always been to learn and improve, a quality that could serve him well against a younger opponent like Davis.